Your attention, please. Now pitching for Columbus.
Now at the plate, Darrell Lloyd in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Edgar Villarreal enters the game to finish this one off here.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season. That certainly won't be his last.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Clippers.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Casey Soriano will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Casey Soriano.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Collier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Bulger over at second. McCormick on at first with 2 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate, Darren Fedor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Nobody out now.
Got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Elvis Melendez. 0-1 the count. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Salinas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Segovia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bats lead it 5-1. Digging in, Lester Bunty. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Digging in to try it again, Darrell Lloyd.
Hey, one time.
Whoa.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Hey, we've got one right here. Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
No runner, no runner.
Now batting, shortstop, Flipper.
And he'll step off.
One out, one out.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. To the plate now, Clifford Medina. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Aaron Bulger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes.
0-1.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. Louisville took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Bats. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Casey Soriano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Clippers, number 84, Casey Soriano.
Top half of the sixth about to get started. Coming to the plate now, Lester Bunty. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Darrell Lloyd. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Stepping in now, Mario Feliciano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Nope.
That misses 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clifford Medina. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Down 0-2, maybe 6.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Settling in now, Yusniel Chavez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, come on, guys.
Now the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Sam McCormick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes.
Ball that low.
Good eye, good eye.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in his zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is a ball high and inside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Seth Martinez is into the ball game now.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Casey Soriano answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Casey Soriano.
Digging in, Richard Fujita, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Stepping up now, Chris Marion. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need
Get out!
Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Casey Soriano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Standing in, Francesco Feliciano. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one.
Nope.
2-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly.
Dig, run it out,
And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding forward now, Danny Burnett.
Third baseman.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
We got one here.
Now the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Danny Burnett goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Colin Moore is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A ball and a strike.
Here we go now,
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Right here. Let's go, baby.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 2 hits. Bottom of the inning now, so digging in now, Trey Harris. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Jose Osuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Villarreal. He singled his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2.
2 down, 2 down.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So a good job for him there. At the plate, Rafael Batista. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Nick Maton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Get your pitch up there, huh?
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Tides put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Antonio Gonzalez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Gallen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Casey Soriano will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Casey Soriano.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cabrera.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Montañez at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. New inning set to get underway. Making his way to the plate, Greg Trahan. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, nobody out now.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Sean Willis. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The batter, number 4.
Standing in now, Greg Mattson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the inning. Ready once again, Raul Valenzuela. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Jamie Almanza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more slow.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Syracuse Mets.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Ladies and
Casey
gentlemen,
Soriano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
In now, Alden Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Alton Lorang, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Soriano is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Into the box, Raymond Williams, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Edgar Villarreal comes on from the pen, hoping to finish.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Rail Riders came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Columbus. Number 84.
Coming to the plate now, Alonzo Kramer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-0 the count. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
1-2.
Spencer leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Soriano is one of those guys that just seems to be a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Joe Sylvester comes out of the bullpen.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Casey Soriano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Stepping up to the plate, Bobby Samuel becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Bobby Samuel.
Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Popped him up. Aviles has a play.
I go.
1 away. Striding in, Martin Aparicio earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2. Nope.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Into the box now, Don Ferris. 0-for-2 with a sacrifice thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 7th here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rodney Faust. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in now, Stephen Wong. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches?
Now
He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
No balls and a strike to count. In there, strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. Indianapolis is out in front. 6. Stepping in, Daryl Montenegro. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Reined in.
Come on.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Henry Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set, and the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Now batting, Bobby Samuel. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 2 out, nobody on. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Carlos Melendez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Another payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 6-1, the final tally today. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. J.B. Bukowskis earns his first win.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Soriano.
Now to the plate, William Jung. He flew out in his last
The
at-bat.
catcher,
A ball and no strikes.
No strike.
John.
Here we go. Here we go.
Tried to get the
One ball,
arms
one
extended,
strike.
but he couldn't. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Russell Fox.
The left.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike two. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald.
Here you go. Let it fly.
At the plate now, Mickey McDonald down the third baseline. He's got it.
Dig, dig, dig. Run it out. Run it out.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
They left 6 men on base.
Casey Soriano enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Soriano.
all set for the start of the inning. So stepping in, William Jung. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The left fielder, number 5.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Soriano is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4. Casey Soriano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daryl McDonough. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
McDonough.
Hey, no outs now.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping in, Jeff Venner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Venner.
Here you go now, one at a time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Danny Hansen.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Timing out.
Danny.
And a step off.
Hansen.
Hey, Griffin and Riffin, kid, let's go.
He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for
0-1.
strike one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Hey, here we go. See time. Let's go right here. 2 down now. Let's go now. What side?
And it's fouled away.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Rochester leads it 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Dylan Jackson.
The third baseman, Dylan Jackson.
Hey, no pacing up there. Plays it one here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And
One
it's
ball,
1 and 2.
Count.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly.
Beat it out.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding in, Conrad Yoder. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Gustavo Murillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike.
1-1-1-1.
No, foul ball.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Damian Miklas. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
In now, John Tamori. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Nope. Ball 1.
Good
Awfully
eye,
close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. Rushing is under it.
I got it.
And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Josh Naylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Some may have thought this call would not come again. But this veteran will have at least one more chance to prove he still belongs on the big stage.
Casey Soriano enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Soriano.
In now for the Angels, Edwin Young, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready with another 0-2. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Soriano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Ready now for L.A., number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Volpe brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Cleveland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
No errors. They left 3 men on base.
Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
84, Casey Soriano.
Striding in to start the 9th, Bernardo Nieves, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here we go, kid.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Up next to the Angels, the second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel, as he'll watch one missed down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Like you can. Here we go.
Into the box, Nick Prado. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Come on, big guy.
From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Cleveland Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Your
Casey
attention, please.
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Leading off the inning, Emilio Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
So it was a swinging strike three. Emilio Rosario is retired to kick off the ninth. So now to the plate, Jay MacArthur, as he sends it on the ground to first.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
He'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for the Rays, Miguel Geraldo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he fouls this one off. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.
Cleveland Indians, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
84, Casey Soriano.
Ready for another chance? Jack McCauley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Ball right there. Good job.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Van Meter, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Fouled away. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score today. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tristan McKenzie earns his 5th winner of the year, striking out 12.
Your
Casey
attention, please.
Soriano enters
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep
Number
the score
84,
right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Soriano.
Now in the box, Julio Rodriguez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike.
Rodriguez.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go. Up.
Popped him up. Shufo is there.
I got it.
1 away. Up next for Minnesota, Christian Pache. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Move it.
Throw gets him, 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Riley Green. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he takes ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0, here it is. 2-1.
That's evidence of the pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Sherton Apostle would be next. There's ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Digging in once again, Nick Ames. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Ames.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
And we got 2 down.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Twins 12 and the Indians 5.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Twins wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Ken Frank earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Braxton Garrett struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
84, Casey Soriano.
Josh Young will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Watches a fastball right there for strike one, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
One time, right here.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Ken Montoya, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Heads up. Whoa,
And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. In now for Colorado, Anderson Tejeda. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The 0-1 pitch. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Ian Anderson earns.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
84, Casey Soriano.
Riding into the box, Luis Camposano. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, nobody away.
He's set. Here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now batting, third baseman, Sherton.
Into the box now, Sherton Apostle, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And it's fouled away.
You can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Number 9. Shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Kiani Cavaco. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Indians, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Ladies and gentlemen,
Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
So coming to the plate, Luis Camposano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Luis Camposano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Sherton Apostle goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Let's go now. 1 time.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Final strike for the Twins. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kristen McKenzie earns win number 7 on the season.
Your
Casey
attention, please.
Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Luis Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, MJ Melendez. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Evan White is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
They left 2 men on base.
Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Richard Dunlap. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Dunlap.
He's set, and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Luis Franco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he throws it away. And on the error, a run is going to score.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Digging in now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Fouled away. KC down to their final strike in this one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And it's fouled away. 1-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Tribe get their 20th home win this year. Ian Anderson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Michael Santos. So that just about does.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano takes the
Now
ball
pitching
now in
for
inning number 9, looking to close the
Number
door.
84, Casey Soriano.
Next for the Tigers, Andrew Vaughn. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Inside, ball 1.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Marshall Sinisi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Too high. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Got him. Detroit, good night.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Next up for the Stros, Xavier Edwards. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Sanchez brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off.
Come on, big dog.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's ball
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jesus Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Now batting.
In now, Andy
The first
Yerzy.
baseman.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Get down now. Here we go. Hey, make a play. Hold him right here, huh? Leave him out there.
Now a pickoff play at second,
safe.
and he just manages to get his hand in. Now a move over to first, back in standing. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Casey Soriano.
Brian Reynolds will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Brian Reynolds.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 7 homers, and 32 driven in. And he struck him out. Standing in, Adam Hazley, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Hazley.
Come on. Let it rip right here. Hey, we got one.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Hazley is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adam Hazley becomes out number 2 this inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Marcos Brito. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Brito.
From the stretch. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Way to get on base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Philip Uchida. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. High in the air down the right field line. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Indians.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
So next to the plate for Texas, Manuel Ramirez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Manuel.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Carroll is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now here it comes.
Shortstop, Leo.
1 out, nobody on. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, your pitch.
2 out, nobody
There
on.
you go.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Here we go, guys.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Tribe came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Eddie Sierra claims the win at Casey Soriano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Casey Soriano.
Jared Kelnick is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Kelnick.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. O'Neill Cruz will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second, and this will kick off the third base bag. Reined in, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands. I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Alberto Batista is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Lloyd Ferrazzo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the inning.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This evening's game comes to an end.
Ladies and
Casey
gentlemen,
Soriano
your
enters
attention,
from the
please.
pen to start the
Now
ninth
pitching
inning
for
as he'll
the
try to
Indians.
keep the score right where it
Number
is heading to the
84,
bottom of the ninth.
Casey Soriano.
Striding in once again, Nick Ames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count.
Nick
0-1 count and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
Hey, we're patient up
Now
there.
another 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great
Now
pitch to
that's
do it on.
right.
It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Luis Camposano comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Let's go.
One and two to the Twins catcher.
Hey, we
That's
got
a
one out
tough
here.
pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Fouled away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. The next Twin up, Jeter Downs. He was a ground out victim last time up.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Minnesota led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Victor
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Ladies and
Casey
gentlemen,
Soriano enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Casey Soriano.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And he got him. Up next for Chicago, Solomon Duffy, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Soriano is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2.
That's the ball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Brandon Marsh. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Marsh is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox strand a couple as they. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Chicago White Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Davy Garcia earns his team-leading 11th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
84. Casey Soriano.
Now at the plate, Deshaun Knowles, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping into the box, Cal Raleigh. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Cleveland came through late, taking the lead.
Ladies and
Casey
gentlemen,
Soriano
your
comes out of the
attention,
bullpen to shut
Now
things
pitching
down
for
here in the
New York.
ninth.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next for New York, Harold
Leading off
Ramirez.
for the
He's
Yankees,
batting cleanup, but has
the
been shut
designated
down
hitter,
so far at the plate.
Harold
0 for 3.
Ramirez.
On to first, and
Out.
that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, David Cortez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. One ball, no strikes to count.
Cortez.
Waved at and
Play
missed
11.
as he took something off there. 1-1. Soriano features one of the biggest yackers in the game.
Two balls,
Curveball's got
one
a
strike.
ton of movement.
See it, driving, let's go. Right here.
Can't connect there. It's
2-2.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. The Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Casey Soriano comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Casey Soriano.
New inning set to get underway. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup. Digging in, Bert Bell. He singled his last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning. Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Struck him out. Next up for Detroit, Jackson Madsen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The center fielder.
Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
All right, come on now.
We are into extra innings, and next it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, Kevin Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Right now. Hey, we got no one. Here you go. Let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Kevin Maitan comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kevin Maitan goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he lays off there 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. 11th inning set to get underway. Digging in, Ryan Benjamin. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Into the box now, Bert Bell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here.
On the bag, on the
second
bag,
for
right
one.
here, on the bag.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jackson Madsen. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Soft grounder left side. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. The Tigers.
A pitching coach offers support to a player coming off a bit of a rocky outing.
Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
84, Casey Soriano.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Derek Bridges. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Digging in to try it again, Marty Rosales. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Soriano is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians cross the Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey.
Next for Seattle, William Contreras. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And that is through into right field for a single. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Joaquin Sosa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Up next for Seattle.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, let's turn 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing island.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Tribe used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Cal Quantrill wins his 3rd of the season.
pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
84, Casey Soriano.
Stepping in for the Jays, Luis Robert. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. High and deep to right center. Zinnigy moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
You got one, you got one.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Soriano has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. The 0-2 delivery. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Zinnigy is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Tom Meyer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Cleveland Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
1 error. They left 3 men on base.
Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Gomez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Gomez goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Cleveland Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
New inning set to get underway. Settling in now, Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Come on, guys.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. At the plate, Tom Meyer. Also weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping up now, Drew Lugbauer will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Indians seal up their... Casey Soriano enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Soriano.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Milt Huff. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here we go.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Milt Huff goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that 9-7, the final score in this ball game. Seattle get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Irving Weir earns the victory out of the bullpen. Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Next for Milwaukee, Emil Beltran. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That evens it up 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Jonathan Daza will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the bases empty. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
5-3, the final. Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Casey Soriano.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Evan White, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
White.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Mountcastle.
To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. Popped him up. Levine waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in, Daz Cameron. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
KC down to their final strike in this one. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tribe used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Cleveland Indians, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base.
Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Bottom of the inning now, so the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Frank Soriano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Got him to go down swinging there. Frank Soriano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 the count. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set and the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. The Cleveland Indians get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Casey Soriano.
Up next for the Rangers, Manuel Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Second baseman Manuel.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Here we go, fellas.
Got him to
Let's
chase
go.
after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I
Yeah, we
should
got one
say.
here.
His third punch out of the game.
Now batting shortstop.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So it was a strikeout looking there. Leo Castilla is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. In there, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman has it.
Dig.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cal Quantrill earned his 5th win of the year. Matthew Liberatore struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Casey Soriano closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano enters
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep
Number
the score
84,
right where it is heading to the
Casey
bottom of the ninth.
Soriano.
All set for the start of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore. Jose Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Greer is there, one away. In now for the O's, Dominic Smith. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That finds the zone, a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth. Here's Corey Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to... 10-6, the final score in this game. The Baltimore Orioles took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Peter Fairbanks gets the win in relief.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Casey Soriano enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Soriano.
Standing in, David Zepeda. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
David.
Fly ball out toward right field.
There you go get it.
I got it.
Greer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jose Villarreal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
You can do it. No better. Let's go.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1 out, nobody on.
Right here, let's go.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So digging in now, Dominic Smith looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Running hard, he's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Get your pitch.
Now he'll step off.
Drive him in. Nobody better right now.
Hey, we got 2 down now. All right, 1 time right here, kid.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Emmanuel Clase wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
So striding forward now, Jose Pujols comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The right fielder, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Pujols is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Christian Santana. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Zinnigy has a play. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Elton Hankins. Casey Soriano.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Ladies and
Casey
gentlemen,
Soriano
your attention,
takes the
please.
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Now at the plate, Wyatt Mullins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count.
The left fielder.
Now here's the
Wyatt
pitch.
Mullins.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Nice lead, nice lead.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Cut! Nobody.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Lewis Brinson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Mullins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Come on, Daddy, like a
At
big
the
dog.
plate,
Right time,
Ryan
right
Mountcastle.
time.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
0-1.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed.
0-2.
So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And it's fouled away. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Fouled off. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. Cleveland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Striding in to start the 9th, Wyatt Mullins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and 1 strike.
The left fielder.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In now, Luis Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Franco.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Ryan Mountcastle. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cleveland Indians came through when it mattered.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano takes the
Now
ball now in
pitching
inning
for
number 9, looking to close
number
the door.
84, Casey Soriano.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Fernandez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Kevin Fernandez.
Hey, you got no one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
All right, here we go now.
Dog, get your pitch.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third baseman.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
He brings it in, and the Indians have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Our final line score tonight. Your
Casey
attention, please.
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brad Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there. Like that pitch there, left.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Julio Rodriguez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. Cleveland took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.